Hey everyone, you're watching Zenny62. My name is Joseph. So a little bit of Hollywood, not necessarily news, but as you all know, today, August 22nd, is DC Fandome. Now, what's interesting about the events coming up early this morning, I believe they start 10 a.m. Pacific time. DC Fandom will go through its whole arsenal of TV shows, upcoming movies, and upcoming features, as well as comics and special programs they're going to have on HBO Max and possibly on the CW. What I found very interesting is the last couple of days, I think it was the day before yesterday, Variety and Deadline reported that Ben Affleck has agreed. Hold it, wait. Ben Affleck has agreed to come back as Batman for the Flashpoint movie, which features Ezra Miller. Now, what's important about this, Ben Affleck coming back, is that when this whole Zack Snyder Justice League took over by Joss Whedon, it wasn't what they expected. Neither were the actors expecting for the transition of this Justice League to go a totally different direction. There was what appeared to be some animosity because, as you recall, Ben Affleck had worked on a script to direct his own separate Batman movie. And so that never took place. He publicly stated that he was no longer going to be Batman. So this is a big coup for Warner Brothers and HBO Max because obviously he has something to do with the Snyder Cut. But more importantly, the question is whether or not moving forward, the unique thing that Warner Brothers has done is allow these multi-universe, similar to what Marvel has done, to take place. In other words, eventually in the new Batman movie called The Batman with Robert Pattinson, they are going to eventually have a Joker. And at this point, they're saying it's not going to be the Joker that Joaquin Phoenix played. But you never know, because situationally, it's a totally different universe, a totally different incarnation and view of what the Joker was, and it's not going to cross into the Batman with Robert Pattinson. Now, what's interesting about the Flashpoint, they are doing similar to what I think is, if anybody saw Sony's animated Into the Spider-Verse, the cartoon, they uniquely, if you haven't watched it, it's actually a great animation of Spider-Man. They brought in different Spider-Mans that were from different universes. Now, in Flashpoint, it's expected at some point, I'm drawing a blank on his name, the Batman from 1989, Michael Keaton, will be involved in a series of, if not programs, will be involved in a movie similar to, like I said, this Spider-Verse kind of situation where there'll be some kind of altered universe where Michael Keaton is still Batman. And it looks like that will be the case as well with Ezra Miller's Flashpoint with Ben Affleck. Now, moving forward, it'd be exciting to see if Ben Affleck does decide to stay and separate the new Batman, and maybe with Zack Snyder, they do have a Zack Snyder panel, which is roughly, I think, about 2:45 to 3:15. All these panels are very short, so that's one of the highlighted panels is Zack Snyder's Justice League cut. So I expect many of the, hopefully, characters or actors would be there for that. So if this is very successful in HBO Max, it is very possible, if not on HBO Max, but it may be in a theatrical form, that Ben Affleck will be part of that universe. Let's hope it is, because I thought Ben Affleck was a great Batman. So in 2021, we're expecting to have 3 Batmans in our universe, in different varieties or different universes. You have Michael Keaton, which Michael Keaton played the original Batman in 1989, and you have Ben Affleck of recent times, and then Robert Pattinson. It is believed there's going to be no reference to Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy, at least as of yet. And so that's something you're excited about for those of you who are into Batman and looking forward to that. So what's interesting also about DC fandom, hopefully you see this before you get started in trying to view the con, is that you do have to have a PC or a Apple unit computer. It is, if you read and go to DC fandom website, it's not going to be possible to do it with a cell phone. So make sure that you do have the right Chrome software so that you can stream it, and I guess there's some interactive parts to it. Now, some of the highlights quickly is, it starts off about 10 a.m. About 1:30, you're going to have the Wonder Woman 1984 panel. As I mentioned, Zack Snyder's Justice League cut, about 2:30 to 3:15, or 2:45, 3:15. And then after that, you have Black Adam from, I think, 3:45, 4:15. Not sure exactly the time, but that's what's going to happen. And the big one, the Batman panel, will be from one of the most exciting panels on DC Fandom, will be the Batman panel, which will occur between, I think, 5:30, 5:45 to 6 or 6:15. So keep it here on Zenny62. On Sunday or Monday, maybe we'll have a wrap up. I'll find out what more information or what new exciting news comes out. Before I go, if you look at the schedule for DC Fandom, there's a special panel that's not being announced. So there's much speculation of what that could be. That could be either announcement of maybe another Justice League movie or Green Lantern movie. We'll see what happens. Keep it here on Zenny62. Don't forget to like and subscribe.